You are not gonna believe what just happened. Stay right here. Do not touch that screen, because this story has everything. A wrong map, a confused handshake, a boast nobody asked for, and a dinner table that got very, very quiet.
This is your evening news. And tonight, the world has questions. Air Force One touchdown in Beijing. Cameras rolling, flags were waving. The red carpet stretched from here to the gate. Reporters waiting, the whole world anticipating. The welcoming committee stood in a line. Officials smiling, everything looked fine. He stepped off the plane, waved at the crowd, adjusted the tie, spoke into the mic loud. He said, "Great country, beautiful people, tremendous place. Been here before, I remember the face. Or was that Tokyo? Either way, great." The translator paused, looked at his notes, looked at the ceiling, then smiled and said, "He says hello." Now here is where things got interested. Inside the conference room, a map was presented. A regional overview, standard diplomatic display. Someone pointed to an island sitting in the bay. He leaned in close, nodded with confidence, tapped the map twice with full commitment, and said, "That one right there, that's ours now too, right? That's the Taiwan deal, we talked about this last night." The room went silent. A pen dropped somewhere. A delegate from the Chinese side adjusted his chair. The aide rushed over, whispered in his ear. He nodded slowly, then made it very clear. I knew that I was testing the room. Great map, by the way. Can I keep this? I'll use it soon. Breaking news! Breaking news! The map is now framed somewhere in Mar-a-Lago. We have confirmed this. Now a diplomatic summit with China usually stays on topic. Trade, economy, structure. But somewhere between the soup and the second course, he grabbed the microphone and changed the course. He said,
"While we're here, just want to mention, we hit Iran, big success, tremendous precision. Nobody does it like us, nobody even close. Just wanted to say again, carry on with your toast."
The Chinese premier looked at his tea, looked at his advisor. His advisor looked at the ceiling. The ceiling had no answers. The Iranian delegate at the adjacent summit, watching the live feed, reportedly could not stomach. Turned off the TV, turned it back on, confirmed what he saw, then the signal was gone. Meanwhile, our reporters on the ground in Tehran were told the broadcast was an accidental jam. The satellite dish pointed slightly left and carried a cooking show instead, beef and fresh herbs. The press conference was held at 4:15. The podium was tall, the room was clean. Journalists raised their hands in rows. He pointed to one, said, "You go!" "Sir, how would you describe the summit today?" "Tantic, one of the best I've done, the better than the last one, and that one was number one. China is a great partner, or they will be soon. Taiwan understood, we're all on the same moon."
Sir, what moon are you referring to?
"The big one, up there, you know the moon."
Everybody shares it. Beautiful. Very round.
The journalist wrote that down. Air Force One engines warming on the tarmac. Bags were loaded, staff were running back and back. He stopped one last time, turned to the cameras, said,
"Take it, great trip, we solved a lot of things. Taiwan, we'll figure it out, it's just geography. Iran already handled, you saw the news. And if you didn't subscribe, you'll find the proof."
The plane lifted. The reporters filed their notes. 3 countries trended worldwide before the wheels were up on the coast. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is your international news for this evening. The summit has concluded. The map has been corrected. The Boast has been archived. Tehran is still Taiwan. Iran is still watching. China is still Processing. We will have full coverage all week, right here. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share, because apparently nobody is sharing the right information. And we refuse to be that circle at the S, pointing slightly left, broadcasting the cooking show. This is a parody. All events depicted are satirical and fictional. No world leaders, nations, or maps were harmed in the production of this animation.